Hey guys, this is going to be a quick video. I've went over a lot of this before, but I got an email a couple of days ago, and from a young guy. He's just starting out in prepping. You know, he's under 20, just got married. Him and his wife. His dad or nobody ever fished or hunted in his family, and he sees what's going on, and he emailed me a long email, and I read it, and I emailed him back my phone number. He called me, and we talked for probably about an hour and a half the other day. And he's just full of questions, and I told him, I gave him a lot of good YouTube channels to go to get ideals besides mine. Survivor Russia. There's just a bunch of them. I told him he could check out. But he asked me. He don't have a lot of money. Oh, well, everybody's in that shape. And he just asked me some simple, like, ways to get food if him and his wife had to bug out. Now, they live in a pretty good state. They live over in Arkansas. So they live in a pretty good state for wild game, especially fish and small game. So he's in a pretty good, but he's kind of close to a big city. And I told him he would want to get away from there if anything did happen. But this is video's kind of for him and his wife, just to kind of give them some basic ideals. Let's start here. Your conibears, body grips, these are 110s. They run you about $5. I would carry, in your bug out bag, I would carry 3. I let your wife carry 2 or 3. These are kill traps. They're guaranteed. If an animal gets in there from a squirrel, a rabbit, a mink, a muskrat, something small, it's going to kill them, and it's not going to. This is almost a 100% guarantee, food. Then I would go with snares. Snares, it varies. I got tired of buying other people's snares, so I started making mine. Snares run anywhere from $12 a dozen up to $20-something a dozen. So you just have to check around, check on eBay, check around. Especially if you're there in Arkansas, I would check around other trappers. There people around there probably sell. I would stick with, smaller snares. I wouldn't go with no 3 or 4 foot snares, because you're going to be focusing on small game, small raccoons, possums. Down there you'll have nutrients. That's what you're go after. Or, you can go to the store and buy you some picture frame wire. I paid $1.29 for this, and just make your own little picture frame wires. They're not the greatest. They're not, it's like a 10-15% catch ratio to this. This is probably a 60-70% catch ratio, where this is like almost 100%. But you make you up a bunch of these, 20 or 30 of these, and set them out. That's 20 or 30 chances you get. It's budget friendly to say. Last thing, have a small fishing kit. Have sinkers, small hooks, medium hooks, swivels. Down there you can, anywhere you can make bait lines. Just catch a small fish after you gut it and everything. You can use the guts and the head and everything, and put on the bigger hooks, tie them onto a piece of bank line, throw it out, tie it to a limb. It's called a limb line, and just leave it overnight, or tie it to a bridge, tie it to a dock in the deeper water so you can catch bigger fish. But remember, small hooks catch all size fish. Big hooks only catch big fish. So I'd much rather a bunch of small hooks and catch all kinds of size fish than rely on a big hook just to catch a big fish. But bank line, This is kind of thick bank line, big bank line. I would get some smaller bank line. You can make trout lines, homemade trout lines out of it, bank lines out of it. You know, there's a lot. But this is just a basic. I mean, it might not, and you don't have to go buy all of it at once. You know, buy one or two of these a week, or buy you a dozen snares a month. You know, buy you a couple of packs of these a week or every 2 weeks. Your fishing stuff, every time you go to Walmart or wherever, pick you up a pack of sink or small split shots and hooks. These right here, I think they run like a $1.96, and you get all kinds of different, or $2.96, something like that. I can't really remember. You get all kinds of different sizes in there. It's a good way to start. You can get these little containers right here from the Dollar Tree. It holds like little nails and stuff. I just take all the nails out of it and use them for that. But that's what I would start out. You know, if times are tight, money's tight, you know, it's always a good time to start prepping. Food gathering resources is going to be a top priority in a bug out situation. You know, because you can't take all your food with you, so you're going to have some ways of getting food. So, and last but not least, rubber gloves. Because when you're dealing with fish, when you're dealing with animals, you could have a cut on you. They could be carrying some kind of blood-borne disease in their blood. You get it in your blood, you get sick. You're going to be in the world hurting. These are lightweight. You can get these from the Dollar Tree. You can get a 10-pack from the Dollar Tree for $1. They don't weigh much. You can go to the flea market. I go to the flea market and I buy boxes like this for $2 or $3. You know, at the flea market. Always, always, always keep gloves when you're dealing with fish, dealing with animals, dealing with organs, dealing with blood, because you don't want that stuff in your system. That's what I got. If anybody else has any ideas for them, you know, like I said, they're on a tight budget. They're just starting out, so this is about the basic as you can get, and budget friendly. You know, just starting out. Like I said, he had a bunch of other questions, and I'm going to try to do videos to answer his questions. You know, starting out, do you have to have a big backpack? Do you have a small backpack? Whatever. You know, I want to answer. I'm going to do a couple of videos like that to help him out. But tell me what you guys think, and I hope this helped him out, and this helped other people out who's just starting into prepping, survival, bugging out, bugging in, whatever. Just leave me your comments below, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.